And we're back with another Anchors Away but fearless Berserker build. Not gonna lie, I kinda like the aesthetic of the buildings here, like it's on the glaciers. It makes it a bit scenic for me. But back to the fearless Berserker. If you have played the previous version of this, fearless Berserker was like a very unnecessary role in this mode. But on this patch, they've at least tried to make the role more relevant. Their role is supposed to defeat mobs and bosses faster. Oh wait, what? I didn't notice that melee mob when I played that. Anyway, the thing still is Fearless Berserker is still overshadowed by the Artificer and Blast Artist, at least for the most part, except for that massive submarine later on. But that's kinda about it though. So I think it still needs a little bit more improvement on that part. But I think so far they're going to the right direction for the Fearless Berserker. Oh, and also we have this chest for some reason that we can open. Okay, so we get fuel. I think it does make the ship go, move faster, but it's weird that we need to have the mobs still alive. See? I cannot, unlock the other ones now. I just feel like it's a weird mechanic. I get it makes the ship move faster, but the way we can obtain it is a bit weird. Also, I guess this is the downside of being faster. We need to make sure that we shoot all of these. Now, I don't know if it's gonna work out on a naval team mode, but I can have an idea to make Fearless Berserker way better. Other than the massive submarine here. Now again, artillery is kinda useless for that. Or, just dealing way less damage. So, Fearless Berserker is just way better here. And I still think having some sort of quick spot on the ship that only Fearless Berserker can destroy would be fine. Because as an Artificer last run, right, if you saw it, or even as Blast Artist, it's still easy to destroy the turrets. But as you can see, there's still HP left on the submarine. So that still take a while even as Fearless Berserker. So I think they really should add some sort of weakness that only Fearless Berserker can destroy. Also, again, I think it would make sense if enemies just keep spawning in while the ship is still not destroyed. Now, I was a bit sidetracked on, I was supposed to mention the idea that I kinda have right now to make Fearless Berserker better. And that's having some sort of aerial enemies, maybe enemies para dropping at our ship, using a plane that we can destroy. And we can probably also shoot them down, as they are using their parachute. And so Fearless Berserker can probably have something special, like this cannon. If you're using Blast Artist, it has an E button to this, as a special skill, while Artificer can upgrade the turrets and then interact with the console on the artillery. While Fearless Berserker doesn't feel like it has any, so I'm guessing, or I'm thinking I could add a bazooka, for an anti-air or anti-mob weapon. Maybe the AoE is much larger than the cannon, but wouldn't replace cannon on ship, of course. It might be fun to use, at least for me. But I guess that's about it. I just think they tried to make it relevant, the Fearless Berserker, but I don't think it's still, on par at the moment.
I'm happy that you're waiting for me at the end of this cold path.
But that's about it.